Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you subbed and stayed. Mouse, for the love of fuck, will you stay on the mouse mat? I've just spent the last 20 minutes going round and round in circles with YouTube. I was just about to do a video about how much I hate customer services when Lisa's Friday haul popped up. So I'm going to do that instead. Friday haul, DIOR, Rose Ink, H&M, new Too Faced blushes, Orbe, Shuamura. Too Faced blushes. Are they the ones that look like the thingy bob ones? DIOR ones? Thing is, I've seen people using them and the payoff is shit compared to the new Heart ones by Colourpop, which are so pigmented you barely have to go and put it on your cheek. Anyway, should we jump in?
It's Lisa, and today, if you are a lipstick lover, then
tell me, Lord, please, not 1000 weight of fucking lip liners again. One, why is the bathroom door open? And why are you in the fucking dining room again? Do you know what it is? If she's idle, she's too lazy to carry all the stuff she bought upstairs and film it. That's all it is. If John did it, she'd film upstairs, but I think John's probably like, I'll open the box and that's it, you sort it.
You are going to love this video. I have 13 new lips here.
Huh? Really? If anyone doesn't need any more lipstick and lip liners, it's you, Lisa. 13 of them. And they'll all be the same, peachy pink. Why? If you were buying a rainbow of colours, I'd let you off. But you don't. You buy the same colour over and over and over. I'm going to have to try and find a way. I know you're wobbling, aren't you? See, that's the thing. That's the one thing about me having the webcam on. Because it's on top of the laptop. The laptop's on top of my legs. So if I move, because every so often my leg will twitch. Oops. And that'll happen. It's hard. It's not hard. But you know what I mean? I have to keep remembering that it's there. Let me see if you can even see me now. Oh, you can. And making sure I don't move. Because I'm not used to having it on there. Anywho, shall we see what 13 lipsticks she got?
Drugstore or Ulta and the rest. Actually, I walked in the other day and now DIOR is at my Ulta. I have one Ulta that has Chanel.
Yeah, but is Ulta isn't classed as drugstore, is it? It's CVS and Walmart and Target and them sort of places are in the drugstore box, not Ulta and Sephora. Just shows how out of touch she is.
Hourglass and DIOR, and then the other one has Lancome, Estee Lauder. So I'm in luck. You know, I don't have a big Sephora, but I do have those. What I've done is put on...
You don't need a big Sephora. You've got the power of the internet. Look. Oh, look, there's the lipsticks. Click.
On a lip liner. This is...
Oh, God forbid you wouldn't put on a lip liner. Oop, sorry, I'm going to put the lid on my coffee, I forgot. I have to have a lid on it, otherwise I end up throwing it all over the place. Gotta love fibro. So much fun. Let's see if it's a drinkable temperature. Oh, nearly. And I've got Ella Fitzgerald going around my head now, thanks to you lot. Goody goody. I knew that song, but I didn't know I knew it, if you know what I mean. Until somebody mentioned the name. Somebody said her dad used to sing it. And then somebody else put Ella Fitzgerald, goody goody. And it was like, yes, that's it. And of course we had a honourable mention with Adamant. You don't drink, don't smoke, what do you do? Yeah. That's Lisa all over. That and what was George Michael's song? Everything She Wants Is Everything She Sees. That one, that's Lisa as well.
This is one that I bought during my makeup frenzy extravaganza when I thought I was going to try to review every new thing for you guys. I quickly realized that's not my thing. I just like to find...
I quickly realised I only knew one word, yummy, and I couldn't say everything was yummy. As much as I'd like to, people would get pissed off with it. And then I realised I absolutely know nothing about anything and couldn't describe or review a shoe. But to figure that out, you had to buy all of Ulta and Sephora and drag it home. And then it was like, oh, John, I'm not very good at this, am I? No.
What's the best? I don't really want to have to tell you all of the negatives and stuff too. So that did not work out for me. But I did find a lot of good stuff during that time, and this is one of them. It's the Morphe lip liner in Makeup Talk, and I've got it on now. I don't have on...
Why is she all of a sudden pushing Morphe when all their shops have shut and they filed for bankruptcy? Why weren't you pushing them before when they needed the sales? Oh, I've got this, but you can't get it now, probably. I don't know what's going on with Morphe. I don't know if they're going to close or if they're just going to stay online or whatever. But it's just the point. She never mentioned Morphe. When did she mention Morphe, ever? Now all of a sudden it's Morphe this, Morphe that. Bit too late, Lardy. Lisa. I've got... See, that's the thing. Oh, I'm off on one, aren't I? I've done 3 parts of this Lardy video. Part 2 is green, but part 1 and part 3 are yellow. So I've gone to customer services and I'm like, hello. And all they do is copy and paste things. Go and look at these. These are what you're supposed to do in a video. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yes, part 1, part 2 and part 3 are exactly the same. I've done what you told me to do in them. I've clicked that I swear in them. I've done everything you told me to do, but you've decided 2 of them. And do you give me any feedback? At least if they turned around and said, you can only say fuck in a video twice. Okay. I'll keep a note. You're not allowed to use these words. All right, I won't. You know, you're not supposed to do... But they don't. One day it's something and everything's fine and you can do exactly the same video the next day and all of a sudden it's wrong and they don't tell you why. I'm not fucking psychic, YouTube. Deep breath, drink coffee, watch silly blonde lady talk about bollocks.
My overhead light. I have on a ring light way back there and I have this window.
We
and
don't
I'm hoping
care.
we have enough light. The reason I did that is because I would rather it be too dark, but you get to see the real color of these lip products. So that is my goal.
It does kind of help for us to see the real colour of something, Lisa.
See, first thing that we can talk about are the Lawless lip glosses. It's so funny how sometimes you can buy something, and I remember when I bought one of these, it was in the midst of the Black Friday and Christmas holidays, and I was, you know, just doing videos back to back to back. When you're like that, it's almost like before you do one video, you have to just think about doing the next one, and sometimes things just don't stick in your mind, and that is how this lip gloss did. It is the Lawless lip gloss in Glazed. This is so pretty. It's like that pearliness that I love, and it looks...
Yes, because it's always what you love. I, me. That's all we ever hear from a narc. Oh, this is what suits me. Oh, I love. I don't care what you love. I don't even care if you love it. Just, if you've bought something you like and you want to show it, show it. Stop telling us you like it. We know. Sick of listening to you.
So good over everything. Okay, I've got the Makeup Talk lip liner still left on my hand for you to see. And so let's put...
I was going to ask a stupid question then. Why is she getting age spots when she's only 50 something? It's because she never uses SPF. Ignore me.
Glazed. right here. See how it just gives a little bit of a glaze to your lips. So anytime you put on a lipstick
Really?
and you feel like it's just kind of flat. I mean, it looks good, but it's not wow.
What does meh mean? Can you put meh into a word? If you put on a lipstick and you think meh. I don't know if I can do 41.5 minutes of you today. I really don't.
Wowing you, put a little bit of this on. I mean, I feel the same way about Buxom Celeste, but I know a lot of you don't like the cooling aspect of Buxom Celeste. This, it doesn't have that, and it's all natural. Lawless products are, you know, vegan, this, that, and the other thing. She's all
This, that, and the other thing. What does all natural mean? What's not in it? She really doesn't care, does she? They could say, oh, this peachy pink shiny lipstick is infused with arsenic. And she'd be like, oh, but isn't it yummy?
natural. That's kind of how she got, not discovered, but famous, is by her all-natural diet, etc., etc. Okay, if you watched my video, it was the rose-colored Get Ready With Me. I will put the link up here. I tried one of these lip glosses and it is just magical. It is the prettiest lip gloss and it's a limited edition and it's called Pixie. And it is along those same lines, but your pink tone. So can you see how glazed is more of a beigey, I would say kind of like a beigey pink, but that one's just more of your Barbie pink, just beautiful. And they feel really good, cushiony. If you like the Moon and those Maybelline, are they Maybelline or L'Oreal? It's the lifter glosses. If you like those, you will love these. And then there was Nudie that came.
If I like the moon. That sentence sort of died and went nowhere. The moon what? The moon in the sky? What moon? Explain, woman. Let me think. Do I like the moon? It's up there minding its own business. I haven't got a problem with it.
Came in this little collection too. This one is a little bit more creamy. There is one called Cherry Vanilla that I'm going to order, and some other ones. Even Annie is a good one. So I wanted to tell you about those and show them to you again because I really have been loving them. A lot of days that I don't like or love my lip, I can put one of these on and it's just perfect. I feel like I need to put some lips on. So let's start with two lipsticks that I got from Rose Inc. One is Besotted and one is Demure. Let's see, Besotted looks too dark for me. But
so why did you get it then?
Ask me about.
People could say to me, oh, I'd be really interested in what you think about crotchless pants and fucking fishnet tights with big gaps in, and yeah, I'm going to run out and buy them and try them on for people. No. This is too dark. You know it's too dark. You saw it was too dark. Why are you ordering it? All you have to say is, that one's too dark, but I'm going to try another one in the line. But all of you asked me. It's like when I was little and my gran used to say, if your friend stuck her head in the oven, would you do the same? We're only 4 minutes, 46 seconds in. Help.
The rosy lipsticks. I do not like that one. This one is Demure.
Well, you've got it now, so the least you could do is try it on and show people what it looks like with your colouring, whatever the fuck your colouring is. Those dimwits that listen to every word you say and go off and buy stuff, at least show them now that you've got the damn thing.
I gotta admit that I am somewhat disappointed in Rosie's line because I feel like you guys know what a fan I've always been of her lips and her look and everything else, but what she came out with just seems so boring to me. So let's try this one, which is the Demure. So that is very pretty. I mean, I do like that. I think that is more like what I always think of that Burberry one that I loved so much that she liked. So that one, and it has like a scent to it, almost like a sweet, maybe candy smell.
Now try the other one. You've surprised yourself. You actually like that one. Who knows, you might like the other one. But even if you don't, you'll have shown people what it fucking looks like.
So that, I would say, is a winner. So the bad thing about doing lip swatches is my lips are going to get red. So I brought my wipes out here and I brought a microfiber towel to try to gently remove everything that I can. So I would say Besotted, I mean, I think you could probably see this color very well. If that is your color, oh, I feel guilty. I feel guilty for not trying it on. Let's try it on.
Who fucking ra? That's the only point you're there, Lisa, to show. You're doing show and tell, so fucking show and tell.
Wow, what a beautiful.
Oh, can I punch the screen? Can I? Please, really, can I? What did I just fucking say? You're a moron! Ugh!
Full surprise that is. I'm so glad you guys made me try this on. Let's use that glaze and see what happens. See how that just gives it some life and makes it look a little bit better? I love it. So I take it back, Rosie. They look boring, but they are good colors. Wow, I'm pretty impressed with that. So I'm gonna throw the boxes away. Wasn't that funny? Was it last week that I had all my boxes on the floor? Because a lot of times what I do is after I show something in my videos, I will just throw the box on the floor, put the products away, and then the next time I get up, I'll take the boxes and throw them away. Well, I didn't realize you guys could see on the floor in that mirror. Hilarious.
It wasn't that we could see on the floor in the mirror. It was the way you scooched them off onto the floor like they were worth nothing. Nobody does that. You're insane. Nobody throws boxes on the floor. They just put them to one side and then they pick them up and they take them out to the recycling. You are in fucking sane, woman.
So now
I think my blood pressure would have been better if I'd done the I hate customer services video instead of this one. She's driving me insane today.
let's wipe this off and let's show you the two Color Stay Suede ink. I saw these, I got them at CVS. Let's see, Hot Girl and That Girl. And these are the Color Stay Suede ink. They're lipsticks. You would think that they would, you know, most of them are like the wand. And they had one that I really wanted and somebody had opened the package and it was the last one left. So let's try, oh.
How very dare they? Did you see the look? If she was in the shop at the same time as them, she'd have given them daggers.
You know what? I realized after I got these, all of them look like they've been used when you open them. They just do. And so that one had been opened though. I wouldn't have gotten it. So, okay, this is 008, That Girl. Okay, that's a pretty pink. I like these dusty pinks, actually. They're very versatile. It's a good way to wear color and wear pink without it being too loud. I mean, I like loud lip colors, especially on other people, especially if you have dark hair and dark eyes. But a lot of times I think it like overpowers my face. So that is a good pink and I think I would love it.
Who's thinking it would take a lot to overpower that face?
Even more with a good lip liner. But it doesn't feel special on my lips. It might need a gloss. I think this one is more of what I like. So that one is more of that.
Why does she have to swatch them on top of each other and then move her hand further away? Like, here are my fingernails. Do you want to see them? Yes, I'll put them over there. Can't you see them better now?
I don't know, like a rusty pink, almost like Max Spice. It isn't very spreadable, but I will bet these will stay on forever. See, it's too much color for me. I think sometimes you have to pick your lips or your eyes. And I was just telling someone the other day.
Sometimes you have to pick your lips or your eyes. You don't do anything to your eyes. I can't see your eyeshadow, Lisa.
Day when I was getting the DIOR She loved this like bright pink color, and I said I would love that in the summer with no eye makeup and my big sunglasses. That's how I think of like bright pink or red lips. I would rather just have no eye makeup on because I feel like it's just too much for my face.
Apart from mascara and false eyelashes, what have you got on your eyes? Really, what? And even if you have put something on there, it makes no difference. I can't see anything. It's the Emperor's New Clothes. And aren't you always wearing huge sunglasses?
I feel like I should be on the news. You know what I mean? It's just too professional or made up for me.
Can you imagine her on the fucking news? Oh, something happened somewhere with somebody and somebody. Oh, I can't remember. I'll put it down there.
That's how I feel. But these, I don't know. Are they special? I mean, I don't think they're bad. It's good, solid color, but I think it just takes a lot to wow me these days. Okay, so I just went and looked at these again in the natural light, and I went and got MAC Creme de Nude, but it's a light color, but I feel like it will help neutralize my lips and moisturize them a little bit. And then we can go on to the next.
Yeah, see, you thought that was a good colour and it looks like death on you. I watch people who wear nude lipsticks, like proper nude lipsticks, and I keep thinking I want to find a nude that would suit me, but I'm really not in the mood for buying 10 million lipsticks to try them, to find the one that works, and then what do I do with the rest of them? My mum had a friend, and she was always pink, everything was pink, and that's what colour her lips were. She always had her lips that colour. And my friend who was our hairdresser, her little boy, he used to call her the Pink Lady. He was the original Harry Potter. I've probably said this before, but they had an upside down maisonette up. We were in the downstairs and then hers was upstairs, so there was the kitchen, the main bedroom and the bathroom, and then upstairs was the sitting room and 2 bedrooms, and she was terrified he'd fall down the stairs in the night, so she put him in the cupboard under the stairs, which was it was a really good sized cupboard, and it fit his bed and a bedside table and whatever. And so I used to say to her, I'm going to tell people you make your child sleep in a cupboard under the stairs. But yeah, so he was the original Harry Potter.
So I think, yeah, the beauty of these two is the muted color, and they're going to last a long time.
What's with that? They're going to last a long time. Pick a persona and stick with it. Fuck's sake. 1 minute you're one thing, the next minute you're something else. And putting that on isn't going to help you with the rest of them because your normal lips aren't that colour. And that's going to mix in with whatever you're putting on top. Ugh. So you're not going to get a true... What's the point? Really? What? Why? Why am I wasting my energy?
Color stay, yes. Usually when I find ones like that, I give them to my mom because she likes something that she can put on and it's going to last a while. And I think she'll like that. Let me give my lips just a little break.
A little break.
Let's go.
Why does she do that? Does anyone else find that really fucking irritating? Because I do. Little break.
Some other things that I want to tell you about. Okay, when I did that video, the pink Valentine's Day look, I used the Color Stay Revlon, what a coincidence, longwear makeup. I used the combination oily, and I got the color, let's see, 330, which I believe was like natural tan, and it was just a smidgen too...
A smidgen too dark, really, was it? Because you're a natural tan. God grant me strength.
Dark. We can all make different things work, but if you get a makeup that's too dark or too light and you have to kind of compensate with other makeup, you'll end up putting on too much makeup. So when I was in the store...
Like you, with primer and foundation and concealer and setting powder and then powder foundation on top of that. Who are you telling they could put on too much?
This is the whole reason I went in CVS. I loved this so much. Even that night, that makeup looked so good when I went to take it off. So
It's the wrong colour. Look at your head and look at your neck and your hands. She just won't be told, will she?
it went in CVS and I got this color, which is 3.
Who would mix those two? And there's her big bowl of shite on top of her counter. Why has she put a load of shit in a bowl so she can rattle around in it looking for things when she's got sectioned drawers just in front of her and she could have her everyday stuff laid out? Why?
310, and I don't know the name right now of it, but this morning I swatched these and I mixed them, and that's what I have on today, and it is pretty perfect.
No, it isn't. What mirror are you looking in?
Might try just the lighter one next time. I just didn't want to, I don't know.
Oh, in case my head's in the way, I've just realised that's where my head is. It says these foundations do oxidize.
I just didn't want it to be too light for my video, but I really think mixing these is a good match for me.
No!
For all over.
No!
Oh, I just love it. So if you haven't tried these lately, I mean, I tried them a long time ago, but I gave up on my shade. Mixing these two, that is good. And I think it's one of those that is good to mix because a lot of people tell me they mix 2 different shades.
I'm sorry, if I had to fuck about mixing 2 shades of foundation every time I wanted to put foundation on, I wouldn't use that foundation. I would go and find another one that matched me. Just shows you've got too much fucking time on your hands, doesn't it?
Shades. Okay, now...
Okay.
I just want to, I feel like I've said this so many times, but days when I use something and I just think, oh, I love this. It just makes me want to tell you again, no matter what. And that's how I feel about this eyeshadow palette. It's the M Cosmetics Divine Skies Rodin palette. Every time I wear this, I love it.
How many of those colours did you use and how much of them did you put on? She's like... At least make it look... See, when I wear makeup, I want people to know I'm wearing fucking makeup. If I've gone to the bother of putting makeup on, I want people to see it. But then I suppose she accomplishes that, doesn't she, with having her head and her neck a completely different colour to the rest of herself. Nobody needs to ask, is she wearing makeup? They can quite clearly see that she is.
It's just a beautiful palette. It's very easy and I love it. Okay, another thing that I used today that I have not used in a while is this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Universe. I'm not sure it's still available. I'm pretty sure it's available on their website, but really all of these are good.
I'm not sure if it's available. I'm pretty sure it is available on their website. Which is it then? Is it or isn't it available? What the hell? At 11 o'clock at night. What the fuck?
And I'll get them and then for some reason kind of forget about them. But I brought this.
That's what you do with everything you buy. You buy too much shit. Every day you're buying something new. How are you supposed to remember what you bought 3 months ago and use it? Stop buying crap every day. You don't need to buy crap every day. If you want to go shopping every day, why don't you pick a family in need in your area and go out shopping for them and just nice and quietly leave it on the doorstep? And I don't mean makeup, Lisa. Wouldn't it be nice if you just went out and you bought a nice coat for everybody or a new pair of wellies for them or whatever the fuck they actually need, and just leave the parcel on the doorstep with a note, hope this makes you happy. And walk away. Can you imagine how much joy you'd bring to a family doing that? Instead of buying the 999th fucking peachy pink lip liner.
This one out today because I really do like that powder right there. I remember loving this last summer. What I did today is after I put on my Tarte Shape Tape, I set it with this and my beauty blender, damp beauty blender, instead of like all of that, you know, heavier, loose powder. And I just think it's beautiful.
Was it a beauty blender or was it that other stupid sponge that only lasts one wash? Which?
I think you can tell under my eyes that it's so much creamier and pretty. And then I did use
Yummy.
this bronzer also. So that is something I wanted to tell you about. And then I have two powders that are both good. So I couldn't wait to tell you about these. The first one I got in PR from Bare Minerals, and it's a new Bare Pro 16 ounce.
Why does she say it like that? PR.
Our Skin Perfecting Powder Foundation. They sent me two colors, and the darker one, oh my goodness, okay. This is just the postman. We've got the fence guy. We're going to get the backyard fenced in, and he's supposed to be here like in the next week or so. I thought it was him, but it's the mailman. As I was saying, the other one that they sent me was a really warm tone. I feel like I still have it somewhere, but it was crushed. It was just like crushed beyond. I tried to like press it down, but I felt like if I tried to use it like that, it wouldn't be a true picture of what it is because it was just going to be like powder. So this color,
But it is powder, you lunatic. Crush it up and then press it back into the pan.
is really pretty. It's
How do you think it started out life? Unless it's a cream to powder. It was powder and it was pressed.
actually the light 25 cool. It's really, really neutral is what I would say. So I set all of my makeup with this on this side. Then one of you guys told me, I believe in my last video or one before last, that you loved the Clinique Stay Matte Sheer Pressed Powder Oil Free. So I went to Ulta and they color matched me in Stay Beige, and here it is. So this.
Right, see the difference between that and what's on your face? Still don't think you're beige, but... In case you're wondering, it's 24 karat gold by Gail Heyman. It's a version of a lip lift that I had in a bag somewhere because I don't wear the coloured ones usually. You normally get this and a red one. There was a thing one Christmas and it doesn't stand out too goldy, and my lips are dry at the moment, so I need something with a bit more oomph than your communal garden thing. So which one is that? Is that in the picture? That's the top one, isn't it? So it's not even that colour that it's showing in the picture, it's darker. So she thinks she's that colour. I can't with this woman. I really can't. Can you see what I'm saying? That she's holding in her hand is the top of the two compacts. So it's that they matched her to that, did they? Really? God, I give up.
This on this side. Okay, so here we are. This, I'm going to turn towards the light over here on this side, and this on this side. This was my thoughts. This is beautiful, beautiful. When you put this on, it just smooths your skin and it just makes it look yummy and gorgeous. I mean, I just really, really, really like this. And I was thinking, oh, this one's the winner. But see, this is a setting powder, Stay Matte Sheer Pressed Powder, oil free. It's not supposed to be a foundation, whereas this is a foundation powder that you can use wet or dry. It even comes with a spongy thing. So I don't think I can say.
A spongy thing, like a sponge, is it?
You know, that I like that one better because it's apples and oranges. I just at least wanted you to see the colors. And
Yes, but we can't. That's the whole point.
And I don't know, when I think about like these powders and stuff, I mean, I'm silly because everything gets me excited for the summer, but summer is when I love like mineral powders and, you know, putting on very minimal makeup, like one pump of a foundation that I would typically use, spread it out really well, and then go in with a powder.
But that's 2 lots of foundation. How is that minimum? Or minimal?
To kind of finish up, and then that just locks it in, even at the pool or the beach. And a lot of times it will have sunscreen in it too. So both of these I consider a winner. Okay, this is something I reordered. I've had this before and it's so messy. It's so messy, but it's so good.
So why did you get it again if it's messy and you don't like it? Cool.
Good. And it's the Charlotte Tilbury Medium Deep Contour Wand. I do love it. It's like when I think about it,
Why do you need medium deep? Medium deep. This woman lives in fucking La La Land.
I have good thoughts. I haven't used it lately, and I'll be honest with you, my favorite product like this ever, of course you know I love the Chanel Deep Universal, but I like to try different things because if you guys don't like that, I want to offer you some alternatives. But
Don't use us as an excuse. You just want to go shopping.
this is just gorgeous. What happens is this daggone sponge tip
Daggone.
gets really gunky. Like you open it and you squeeze it till it comes up and then you close it, but it starts getting really gunky and it's like you never have to squeeze it again. I'm gonna really try not to get too much out this time. Let me know if you want to see me use this. I got some new
Really? Are you going to show us how to use it?
lights and everything, so maybe the next makeup video we do.
You've got more lights. Really? 95 cameras and a room full of fucking lights and she still can't show the right colour. Then, when she starts using the new lights, we'll get that, oh, bear with me guys, this is new, bear with me till I get used to it.
We'll do in my bathroom upstairs. I've never done one in that bathroom. We'll try it out. But I know makeup, like my makeup videos don't do very well anymore, but sometimes I think they're still worth it. What I was going to say is my favorite product like that is the Rodial Bronze Drops or whatever. I'll put a picture up here. That product is beautiful, but Rodial's not quite as
Why would you do a picture with a load of shit behind it? Why wouldn't you just stand that on your perfect worktop in your perfect bathroom and take a nice picture of it?
accessible, but I love it. Okay, 2 blushes that I ordered from Sephora. And the sad thing was I got this box. I guess it's the sad thing and it's the good thing. I got this box of stuff, I think, the day after I did last week's video. But the good thing is I got to use it all week. These are so pretty. It's the Too Faced Cloud Crush.
That's the thing, they'll suit her perfectly because there's no pigment.
93% natural origin blurring blush. And it comes in this pretty box. And I ordered 2 colors. I will probably end up getting the peachy color too, but I wanted to try these. I got Golden Hour and I got Velvet Crush. So Golden Hour is very pink to me. I'm wearing it today. So in this
And can you see it? Can you see that colour on her cheek? Because I can't.
Kind of pink is my favorite. In the summer, I like to put it on when I'm tan. Like in the winter, I find that I don't wear as much pink. The other day, I wore that daggone DIOR rosy blush and my cheeks were popping. It was just too much. That is definitely a summer blush for me. And so is this. I've used it before, so I knew how pigmented it is. I would use a...
Doesn't it make you laugh, right? She will wear the most out there hairdo. She'll put on a night dress with her slippers and her dad's blazer and go out around the town, but she can't wear too much of a pink blush because that's just too much. Okay, whatever.
A fluffy sheer type brush and keep it high back on the backs of your cheeks. Sometimes I like the blush right here, but it's a look for me. I have to be in the mood. But the packaging is, it looks like a little macaroon or something. Just how, it's beautiful. It's like what makeup lovers love. It's just so pretty. Okay, this is the kind of blush that I like now. It's, you know, think Tarte Exposed, all of the natural type blushes. Look how pretty it is. This is the blush for you if you're not a blush person. If you just basically want to give your face some life, you want to give your face a little contour and everything, this is the blush for you. It's beautiful. And let's see, Velvet Crush, just so pretty. And not patchy at all. I mean, good blushes. Okay, look at this little guy. Well, it's actually a girl. It's actually a girl. She has on earrings. And this is a dress. And then with her shade.
And Lisa bought it because she's wearing big, oversized sunglasses.
Shades. This is the new fragrance.
Hang on. Did she just say that while I was talking over her? How very rude of me.
Just one of my favorite fragrances of all times. Every time. Just so pretty. And not patchy at all. I mean, good blushes. Okay, look at this little guy. Well, it's actually a girl. It's actually a girl. She has on earrings. And this is a dress. And then with her shades. This is the new fragrance from Paco Rabanne. Paco Rabanne Olympia is just one of my favorite fragrances of all times. Every time I put it on, I love it. I gave Brooke my little bottle and she said that people were complimenting her at work. It is just, it's like a salty vanilla. Another salty vanilla, a friend of mine just got this and she loves it. She said it was like vanilla mixed with the ocean. And I was like, how much better can that get? It is the Vanilla Vibes. That's a really good one too.
It would be, wouldn't
this
it?
Is the new
Vanilla Vibes by whom?
New fragrance from Paco Rabanne.
Oh, and just as an update, not that anyone gives a flying fig, I got the dupe of the Santal 33 and I don't smell like a gherkin. I find it very subtle. I've got the Lost Cherry by them and I really like it. And that Santal 33, it's like you really have to go in and sniff, don't you, to try and smell it. I've only worn it a couple of times, like had a couple of spritzes of it and thought, oh yeah, I don't smell like a gherkin, and then I put it aside. I need to wear it a bit more to figure out what I think of it, but it's a very subtle smell, if you ask me. Scent. Shouldn't say smell. Smell sounds so rough, doesn't it? Who's this then?
Called Fame. Evidently last year
Fame.
He put out a fragrance for men. And it was, you know, I can't remember what it was called. Fortune, I believe. So this is the female version. And it is so good. It is so good. I thought to myself, Lisa, you do not need this fragrance. But it just kept calling my name. And I thought, you know, I've got to try it. I looked at the notes. It's got a top mango note. It's got vanilla. It's got lots of jasmine. And, you know, I just discovered how much I love jasmine. And I believe it's got a little bit of sandalwood. So it's kind of like a fruity scent that is more mature. It's not really tropical. It has like a creamy base. It's just like everything in one. And I think if you are someone that likes really niche, crazy fragrances that kind of have like a different spark to them, it might not be for you because it might be a little too safe. But for someone like me that loves vanilla, sandalwood, and a lot of times mango to me is too fruity. It's too body splash. This isn't like that. And another thing I love is that you don't have a cap. You just spray the top.
Does it come out of her eyes then? Oh yeah, in the middle of the sunglasses. Cool. That'd look so pretty on a vanity, wouldn't it?
It is so good. It makes me so happy. If you like Prada Paradox, if you like all the things that I like, you are going to like this. It's got an exciting element to it, which I think might be the mango, but then it's got that creamy base that keeps it sexy. And
sexy had to come into it, didn't it? We couldn't get through a whole video without a sexy in there, or a vibey, or a yummy. I swear to God, I'm going to make a bingo card. I'm going to ask my son, where do I go online to make a bingo card and have it up in the corner so I can cross things off as she says it.
very feminine. It's awesome. I really think you would love it no matter what. I don't think you need to test it. I feel pretty confident if you like what I like, you are going to like this. It is so good. And I think, I was watching a review and the girl said she would never put it on her vanity. I like it. I think it's cool. So that is the Paco Rabanne in Fame. Okay, I'm going to give my lips just a little bit longer. Let's talk about toothpaste. Boca Ella Mint toothpaste. One of you guys told me that you loved this. It is so good. This toothpaste will make you look forward to brushing your teeth, which I love to brush my teeth anyway. It is a fortifying 100% non-toxic version of the primary foundation of teeth and bones. Gently remineralizes, whitening, and anti-sensitivity. Apply a pea-sized amount, so it's vegan, cruelty-free, no fluoride, no SLS, no parabens, no artificial flavors, and no endocrine disruptions. Goodness. And it's not sweet. Oh, it's perfect. It is. It's mild. It's a mild, minty, smooth, fresh.
Is it going to repair my enamel? That's what I want to know. I just want to find something that will give me back some enamel so that I can whiten it. And don't look like I smoked 10,000 cigarettes a day because my mother made me brush so hard I brushed all my enamel off and have receding gums. Another thing to thank her for. If anybody knows of anything, let me know.
Toothpaste that I think is worth trying.
Like I've said in the past, the only thing I think is going to work is those clip-in veneer things to cover my teeth up altogether. I think I might treat myself at Christmas, depending on how things are going. So if I suddenly come on here and I'm blinding you with brilliant white teeth, just know they're not mine.
And I love it, and it's just so daggone pretty in your toothbrush drawer. It's a good...
So daggone pretty. What's pretty about it? And not being funny, Lisa, not everyone has a fucking toothpaste drawer. I don't have an anything drawer in my bathroom. Stop assuming everyone's got a big fucking house like you.
Good one. This is a little phone case that I saw on one of the bloggers that I'm friends with, or she's an Instagrammer. She has a blog. It's Veronica's Blushing. I have followed her for so long, and one day it just popped up. She was showing these phone cases, and I just think they're so pretty. They're silicone. You can get them in all different colors, and I just thought that was pretty. I've always loved things with a scalloped edge. The bad thing is I just got all kinds of tripod things that have like the magnet where I can use the Apple magnet thing that's like on this phone case. I don't know if I'll end up using this. I might have to end up gifting it, but I think it's so pretty. I wanted to show you. I just really love being able...
Who does that? Who sees something and doesn't fucking make sure that it's something they're going to be able to use? They just go out and buy it, and then it's like, oh, hang on a minute. The stupidity of this fucking woman.
I would have stick that on the tripod to do outfits of the day and things like that. Okay, this is something that I was watching Sam Schurman's channel, and she had these on, and they are the wristbands that you put on when you're washing your face for the dreaded...
I saw somebody using them the other day. Somebody recommended somebody, and I went to watch her, and I watched a couple of minutes, and she drove me insane because she was doing her morning get ready with me routine thing, and she was washing her face, and she kept going pew with all the lids and pinging them off, and it was like she was just too much. It was like, shut up, calm down. Can I have you when you're at the end of your battery? I might like you then. But she had those, and it's like, here's a thought, look. No, let's go out and buy things that look like hair scrunchies, but they're not hair scrunchies. You put them on your arm so they get wet instead of it running up your arm. And then you put, really? These things, I'm going to come up with something that nobody even needs, and I'm going to send it to Lisa to show it, and then I'm going to become a fucking multi-millionaire overnight. With all these people that buy these shitty things that they don't need to buy.
drip down your arm. I hate that. Matter of fact, for years, that was one of the reasons I didn't like washing my face like this in the sink, because I just hated that feeling. So I took out the white ones. I'm going to give Brooke a pair, and then my niece, who is 8 years old, has gotten into skincare. I gave her a Ulta gift card for Christmas, among other things, and my brother said that she loved it, that she loved going shopping with it, and she said that she's been really into skincare. And she always talks about skincare with me now, and there's just not but so many things I can get her, you know, being so young. So I'm going to give her the rainbow pair to use with her skincare, and she will love that. First, let me show you real quick these NYX Ultimate Glow.
Does her brother have any idea what road to hell Lisa's put his daughter on? Skincare at 8, really? I mean, fair play to the child. She's actually washing her face. That's something a lot of 8-year-olds don't do. But it's just going to go downhill from here, really, isn't it? Yeah.
Shots. These are eyeshadows, but shimmery, and I swatched them in the store, and they look like something that might be good for the summer. Okay, I'm going to say that they're not extremely pigmented, but that's a good thing.
For you, for you it is. Yeah, you're going to spend all morning putting on something that no one can see. That, yeah.
It might just give you a sheen. This is the color Grapefruit Glow. This is Mango. I think it may be more.
We're only just over halfway, for the love of God.
More what we're looking for, but I was thinking that they might be good.
I'm sorry, I'm not horrible for horrible's sake. I don't do that. I don't sit and go, oh, your nose is big, your ass is fat, unless you're lardy. But her hand looks like the hand of a 70-year-old in that picture. My grandmother's hand was like that just before she died. And she was 69 and she had chronic heart failure.
The two, can you see that? Over, like say you're using that Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk eyeshadow, or another favorite is MAC Groundwork Paint Pot. And it's perfect, but it needs a little something on the lid. That's what I was thinking these might be good for, and they're inexpensive. Okay, so now let's do some more lips. And
Button
I
your
want
top.
to put this lip liner on again. This is a good lip liner. It's not very often that you get a lip liner like this that's that smooth. I mean,
Like
I
what?
could just go with that. Yay! I was craving a new lip liner. I got
Craving a new lip liner. I would love to. At the start of the year, there's a lot of people I watch that do their inventory. Because I like to watch project panners, because I know I'm never going to pan anything, so it's fun seeing them do it. But they do their inventory, and they were like, oh, why don't you? Yeah, no. I might count what's in one drawer. Pick a drawer and I'll count what's in that. I am not counting my entire collection. Nuh-uh. But I would love to count Lisa's lip liners and see how many she has. I was craving a new lip. Who craves a new lip?
4 of the DIOR Addict. These are the Shine lipstick.
Button your top.
I believe these have been around as far as like a formula, but I believe some of these colors are new. Let's do them in numerical order. Okay, so I got 373, which is Rose Celestial. I got 329, which is Thai and DIOR. 331 is the one I'm most excited about. It's called Mimi Rose. And then 418 is Beige Oblique. I'll tell you.
Why don't you try doing them in shade order?
What, I'm going to start with Beige Oblique just because I feel like we should go from the lightest to the darkest.
Do you think? Do you think, really? Do you think that's what you should do? Fucking woman. Sorry, I hit the thing and I don't know where she went to.
Let's do them in numerical order. Okay, so I got 31 is the one I'm most excited about. It's called Mimi Rose. And then 418 is Beige Oblique. I'll tell you what, I'm going to start with Beige Oblique just because I feel like we should go from the lightest to the darkest. Beautiful packaging like you would expect. Now this is more like it when it comes to formula. Okay, that's beautiful. It feels magnificent.
She's a snob. Makeup snob.
After feeling this, it's like, I hate for you to put those others on. See how it's the beigey color? Oh, it is so good. It is so good.
Lisa, not everyone can afford fucking DIOR lipsticks. Think before you speak. No, what am I saying? Think before you speak. She never thinks. It's never going to happen, is it?
You need it. Okay, so I'm feeling good about these. Now, next, let's do Mimi Rose. Look at that goodness. So this one, let's put above that one. It's my typical, just not rose. It's more of like a corally, pinky type rose. Oh.
You really think you've got the right to say what colour it is when there's a whole department of lipstick makers at DIOR that named it? And you can't think of anything to call anything other than vibey and yummy, but yet you think you're qualified to change what they called it to something else.
It's beautiful. Now let's put on Mimi Rose. That name is just cool, isn't it? This is just perfection. They feel good. They don't feel too slicky or greasy or oily.
Greasy. There's no Z in it.
Feeling, they feel balmy. They have just enough color. This is better than I thought it was going to be. Okay, now I can see there was like a whole row on the underneath that was darker colors, and I would say darker and brighter, but a lot of dark colors. But I can see now how this would be beautiful in those darker colors because it's somewhat sheer, but still so balmy. Oh, I hate to take that off. It is just
right.
divine.
Sorry, I get
so
it.
now let's do Thai and DIOR. Okay, that is, gosh, that's even lighter than this one. Sorry, it's probably hard to see on my bony hands. Can you just tell how good these feel? That is so good. It has.
Somebody said something about her having bony hands because she's mentioned that a couple of times recently. That's her passive-aggressive way of getting back at whoever it was.
Just the perfect amount of slip. I haven't even read about these. Shine lipstick, intense color, hydrating.
Maybe if you had read it before you did the video, it might have made a bit more sense. I love that confused look she pulls when she's reading something. She, huh? What? Oh, right. Scrunched up little face like a toddler in fucking nursery trying to figure things out.
Floral lip care. Okay, so they are like a lip balm. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. Now the last one is Rose Celestial, and I think I remember this one being kind of like an out there color for me. Somewhat bright, but now that I know, look at that. That's beautiful. Now that I know, I'm not scared. Now this I can wear. This I can wear even with...
Now I know I'm not scared, really.
all this eye makeup because I feel like it's got enough sheerness and it's just not so serious. It's not so made up. I love it. Oh my goodness, you guys. These are beautiful. I think this is so good for younger girls, like even teenagers, which I know this isn't something that they'd want, and even mature women like us, because it's so balmy. I feel like it's just not too serious and it's not sticking in the lines of my lips.
When is lipstick serious? It's makeup. If you don't like it, you can wash it off. It's not the end of the fucking world. Is that the TSV?
It's so much better than those rosy ones. Oh my goodness. But I understand that everybody likes something different. I'm gonna wipe these off and let's do 2 glosses that I got. Now I can't help it, let's put a little bit of this back on. It makes everything better and it allows you to wear glosses, you know, by themselves. Let's start with number 16, Shimmer Nude.
It allows me to wear glosses by themselves. I don't need a lip liner to allow me to wear glosses by themselves. I wear glosses by themselves. Oh, God, I'm such a renegade, aren't I?
Nude. Oh, they smell good too. You know what this reminds me of? Do you guys remember, this is how crazy about makeup I've always been, the good old J-Lo, back in the day, the first Bennifer, when
What?
she did that whole album with him and they were on the yacht and just that whole era. I remember the makeup artist saying that she wore, it was some DIOR gloss. I cannot remember the one. I was there and I got it. It was so good. And this is,
Because you thought you were going to look like J-Lo. Does this not show how demented this woman is? She used to do that all the time. Email people's makeup artists and say, what were they wearing in this and what were they wearing in that and what was the combination and and then she'd go out and buy it all and then be really sad that she didn't look like J-Lo or Jennifer Aniston or Thingamy Whiteley, whatever her name is, Rosie Huntington Whiteley.
reminds me of it because it was a nude like that. Oh, it's a lip maxima. I was going to say, it feels a little like it's plumping my lips. Okay, lip plumping gloss maximum
Really, Lisa, will you read what it fucking is before you put it on?
hydration, volume effect, instant and long term. It's not burny. It's kind of minty.
Oh, it's not Bernie.
I would say not as strong as the Buxom, but along those lines. Okay, the next one is Shimmer Rose, number 30, and it's also the lip plumping. It's very beautiful. This one, it says Shimmer Rose? The shimmer is not a lot. It's not like sparkle. It almost has a licorice type
That's why it's called shimmer and not sparkle.
smell. I wonder if it has something in there that is kind of licoricey. I'm gonna leave on that one. What do you guys think? That is so pretty. So there is definitely a lip product for you here. Okay, so now let's go on to some hair. I ordered this from Sephora, I believe. It's a Shu Yumura Pure Serenity Deep Cleanser, clarifying shampoo. You guys know I'm like studying the hair fiber and all of these different.
Studying. Really. 10 minutes left, folks. We can do this.
Products, and I've realized not to be scared of a good cleanser like this, and I'll go over it more when we talk about like routines and stuff, but a lot of times
Who's scared of a shampoo? Do you spend your whole life scared of things? Really?
it's good to use a clarifying shampoo or a volume or one that just cleanses well on your first wash. Then go in with your second wash with a more moisturizing, and then we'll talk about that. So I got this one to try. I read that it was one of the
You need to use a clarifying shampoo because put 2 ton of crap in it afterwards, and that's why you need it. 8 fucking products you had in a picture the other day. Oh, this is what I used on my hair, and you wonder.
The best ones. Another good one is the Redken Cream Cleanser. That one's supposed to be good too. Okay, I ordered this, the Orbe Soft Lacquer Heat Styling Spray. The high gloss flexible finishing spray delivers a patent sheen with the softest touch. The perfect polished top coat.
When I said read it before you show it, I meant before you start the fucking video. At least have a bit of an inkling about the things that you bought. Do you just go into the shop and just tip things into your basket without even looking at what they are or what they do? I bet she does. Does anyone remember that day? She showed a video of her going eyelash shopping, and she just went along the shelf and knocked everything into a basket and bought it all. She's insane.
It can be left untouched for a lacquer finish, gently musk for light texture and shine, or used with hot irons to seal in shimmer. Hold level is 5. That's cool. See, that's another thing that I'm really learning is you want to use, of course, heat protection. But if you use a heat protection that has the hold in it, then you don't need a hairspray, or you don't need as much mousse, you know, things like that.
You're just learning that now, are you? That's what you're learning at 52.
That way you can go longer in between washing, your style will hold longer, and then that in turn is less damage. So it kind of all works together. I can't wait to try that. Have you seen that, I think it's a TikTok or something, where the girl sprays a Q-tip with a heat protection spray, and then she lights it on fire and she blows it out, and there's like nothing, and then the other end she lights it on fire and then she blows it out and it's like singed to nothing. Ooh, that was a good one. Oh, look how
I bet she went round showing that to everybody. Yes, that's why people wear...
pretty this is. Wow. Okay, let's spray it. It's not too heavily fragranced like a lot of Orbe products are. It's not. Ooh, I'll use that soon and let you guys know. One of you guys talked about this shampoo and conditioner, and I had never heard of it, so of course I was intrigued and I ordered just a little kit of what you were talking about. It's the Philip B Discovery Kit, and it's the Philip B Russian Amber Imperial Collection. Okay, I do smell that Orbe now. It smells so good. So it has the Peppermint Avocado Shampoo, the Russian Amber Imperial Shampoo, and the Russian Amber Imperial Conditioner. It's supposed to be really good, and it's bougie. Restore youthful shine. Refreshes your...
Of course you bought it because it's bougie. If someone had said to you, Asda's own shampoo's amazing, you wouldn't have bought it, would you? But Philip B, off she goes.
Scalp and deeply cleans your hair to keep it bouncy and gleaming. So, okay, this is kind of like what I was just talking about. You use one shampoo to really get clean and get all that junk out, and then you use a opulent, rejuvenating luxury shampoo named the best shampoo by Vogue. How have I missed this? This restorative color protective shampoo gives hair a dramatically youthful feel and radiance from the very first use. Then we have the conditioner, rejuvenating, ultra potent conditioner powered by the exclusive active ingredients, repairs damage at a cellular level while protecting against color fade. Uncover the extraordinary profound benefits in just one use. Even the driest strands come out gleaming, bouncy, and renewed.
Gleaming.
Okay, I will definitely be using this soon and reporting back. It came in the nicest box. When I first got it, I was like, what is this? And then they also sent me some samples of the conditioner, Nordic Wood Hair and Body Shampoo, invigorating, and then Peppermint Avocado Scalp Scrub. Scalp, you know, that's like one of the latest things, along with the whole repair and things like that. I'm learning about that. They're not all equal. I think a lot of them are using the marketing just like hyaluronic acid or, you know, all of that stuff. So we'll get into that in a...
When did did she learn to say hyaluronic acid? For ages it was hyaluronic.
Future hair video. Okay, this. Dun, 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 dun. The K18.
You're scratching your door opener, your garage door thing. When is she going to remember she's got a microphone pinned to herself?
I'm just going to tell you what I think so far. And if any of you out there have anything to add, I would love it. I've used this in the past one time.
What is it?
Morgan put it on my hair at a hair appointment. I mean, this was like 6 months, a year ago, a long, long time. Didn't think anything of it, so I got it again because so many people love this. And this is different than Olaplex. This is supposed to go deep inside the hair and repair the inside, whereas Olaplex kind of repairs the outside. So I took it and she put it on my hair the other night when I got my new haircut, and then she was blowing it out. She was like, oh, it feels so good or whatever. Well, it kind of went straight the next day, but I didn't think anything of it. And so when I washed my hair yesterday before I did that video, I felt like, you know, I should use this again because you're supposed to use it, I think, 5 or 6 times in a row to get the maximum benefits. So I used it again. And it leaves my hair feeling not soft. And I know it's not.
It leaves my hair feeling not soft. So, what's not soft? Is it dry? Is it brittle? What? What's not soft? It's like me saying, as you can see, I'm not black. Who does that? It leaves my hair not soft. Oh, that's a TSV. Oh, it's a hair thing. Shall I get it for you, Lisa? It's supposed to be amazing. It comes in a little bucket and everything. So cute.
Not supposed to, but I don't like the way it leaves my hair feeling.
We don't know what it fucking is. We're not psychic. You just waved it in front of us and we're supposed to know instantly what it is.
So let me know. I've heard that you can use conditioner after you have left it on for 4 minutes, but let me know. So I guess I'm just throwing it out there. I'm looking for your
Yeah, you're going to be throwing it in the bin as well, aren't you?
advice. And then I don't know where I got this from, but it's the Bumble and Bumble Invisible Oil Mask. Instantly infuses dry hair with moisture and nourishment. So I know a lot of you like this. I'm going to use that and try it. I think it was in my Sephora. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we're down to the dress that I have on, which is from H&M. I just got it like 2 days ago. I love it. I love it. And thank goodness. This and the jeans that I'm getting ready to show you, I hate trying things on so bad. I really do. But you know what I hate worse? Returning things. So I fussed at myself and said, get in that dressing room and try these things on. And for sure, I had both of them too big. So I went back out and I got this dress in the small. And I've got on my Uggs. Let me put on my Zara heels that look so good with it. And I love it. This is a cool dress. And I hope you can see how just like soft and like satiny it is. And
so yummy.
And I love a dress that has, you know, this like ruching because it's very, very forgiving. Because you can see my abs here, but right here I still have that I'm a mama, you know, skin and just that little bit of fluff right there. So it hides that. And I think it's like the perfect length. It's right above the knee. And
it's not right above the knee though, is it? It's a lot higher than right above the knee.
It's the perfect little flare out, and I love it. And you guys know how I feel about these shoes from Zara. They're just a must-have. I love the ones from Schutz.
So what's all that bollocks about? Oh, if I could, I'd wear those shorts and high heels to show off my legs, but I can't do that anymore. What are you doing now?
These are just slightly, for one thing, they're less expensive. I feel like they're slightly less formal because the heel isn't pointed. It's more of a block heel. And I love the nude. I mean, you have to have, they look good with jeans. They look good with everything. Speaking of jeans, I got these jeans. Let me stand back up. I would not say these are like the most flattering jeans, but I wore the heck out of these yesterday.
Why would you get unflattering jeans? What would be the point in that?
And I mean, I wore them all day long and they were so comfortable.
Hands up, who gets dressed in the morning and keeps their clothes on until they go to bed? I don't get dressed in the morning. I'm in PJs all day, every day. But she makes such a big deal. I wore them all day. Normal people wear their fucking clothes all day.
They're actually called the 90s baggy, I believe. And I got the size 4. And they just kind of took me back to the...
Yeah, pity they didn't leave you there.
Almost to the late 80s, like the acid wash days. This is the main attraction, is these cargo pockets. And they are kind of high-waisted and just really...
They're not high-waisted. They're waisted. You're so used to wearing things where your fucking pants go that when you get a proper pair of trousers that actually sit on your waist, you don't know what to do with them.
Really soft. Like they're definitely denim, but they're a soft denim. They're very, very comfortable. And for what they are, they're very flattering. Let me see what they're made of. 100% cotton.
Because they're fucking jeans. What else would they be made of? She looks so fucking... Yes. Who'd have thunk it?
That is good. That is good. That's going to be perfect for the summer too. So I think you might need these. I think you need these just to have fun with and play with. And let me know down below. You know, I have all these fashion video ideas. And sometimes I don't do them because I feel like you guys already know. You know what I mean?
Yes,
you already know what I like. You already know. But
don't do them, please, 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 pretty please, don't do them. We don't need your input on fashion at all.
Would you like me to do a styling video with
No!
the baggy jeans and just give you some different shoe options, different tops and stuff like that? Let me know if that's something that you would like.
Don't you think people at home do that when they buy something? They try it on with stuff themselves. How is seeing you in it going to help me know what I'm going to look like in that outfit? It's not. Give it up.
And I think that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to Friday. So this is actually Thursday because I wanted to take my time. But I look forward to this video because this is our home. You know what I mean? This is just us together talking. I don't have to hurry. I don't have to, I don't know. I can just be me. So thank you so much for allowing me to be with you in your home or in your car. And I will see you real soon. Bye-bye.
I'm sorry, who's watching your Friday video in their car? If you're watching her Friday video in your car, you need reporting. And they're finally going to get a fence around their back garden, are they? That's going to take all of half an hour, isn't it? Anyway, we made it to the end. If you got here with me, thank you very much. And I will see you in the next one.